Okay, Sun Coast. We've just checked out these beaches at Tegwini Beach where they're playing, so we're just going to check Moses Mabhida after the match. The crowds have dispersed. Underneath the NMR freeway, the Stenger freeways, basically. It has always been my Zulu brothers who push these and sell for the Indians. Always, always. That's how you go underneath. You go like that, underneath. That's how you go 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 underneath. Alright. And then after crossing this, you are now at Moses Mabhida. It's usually clean. But I'm telling you, the municipality is doing scant cleaning, avoiding some other areas. So they've downsized basically on the cleaning budget. They're keeping it at the bare minimum. Okay, we don't know what has stalled that project, but it's kind of like stalled since last year. So they were kind of like upgrading the the Olympic-sized swimming pool here of Durban, and then this project would have been completed, I think, last year, so it is stalled. Moses Mabhida, the sky car, still remains unoperational to this day. How many years down the line now? I don't know. We're coming from that direction. It's NMR and Stenger Road now. Which one is Stenger? Which is NMR? I think that one is NMR. I think this one is Stenger. Or the other way? I don't know. But that's the road that we used to go to Balito. So I think that's the Stenger Road. Yeah, that still goes to Sun Coast Casino. And you can still catch your bus there. People move a bus. You catch it there still. Kushuthi abenzanga imali uyakhala lo sisho kube ngengaye eBlue Lagoon hayi ngiphethe imali enhle kabi. So the crowds that were here at Moses Mabhida didn't give them much income or so my Zulu brothers are crying. They didn't make much money from the match crowds. Now my crowd that will match is tank. Now NMR building. That's why that road was called NMR. Natal Mounted Rifles. Yeah, it's to do with the military. I'm just checking this precinct to Bongani with all this delayed repairs and the likes as to how far they are really with the works. I think these are the only vision actives that they have kept or which are remaining in this area or in Durban, because the Durban had a lot of vision active, and then they've closed all the ones which are at the city center, and I now understand why they closed them. They tried to stay in Durban city, but clearly the municipality is not consistent. They seem to be wanting to restore the city. Next thing, It's back to square one. But the people who are winning in it all are the Muslim Indians. They are like the white elites. Whether the economic graph is going up or down, they are always winning. So this was the premier Vision Active. I don't know if it's still operational. It seems to be. They've sealed the windows you used to see inside back in the day. So they've sealed them so that you don't see the rich Durban entrepreneurs exercising from within. It's basically the gymnasia. It's the top range Vision Active club. You don't find it everywhere. Even if you've got national membership, but national membership doesn't allow you to enter this one. This one you've got to be specifically the member thereof. All right, it's the top of the range in the offerings of Vision Active. It's for the rich guys. Okay, even here the grass is not good. The municipality is not fixing the grass at all, and the restaurants are clearly long gone, also thanks to these renovations, which also don't seem to be coming to an end. Water futures have since been stopped. We don't know, but having the ANC as the government of South Africa was just as much of a curse as having white colonialists. Thank you. There was no blessing in having ANC as the government of South Africa. Absolutely none. They are the worst black people on earth. Worse than all the dictatorial black governments who have destroyed their people. Because why they are worst? Because they had already learned lessons from those governments. And instead of improving from those lessons, they came and destroyed indigenous black South Africans and justified the presence of white looters in African economies because of their failure. Out of the fact that they are envious blacks who don't like educated blacks, good-looking blacks, Zulus. They don't like something that is beautiful. They mock educated people. They are billionaires or multimillionaires without education. What kind of people are like that, really? The ANC people, they are the worst evil that befell us. All right, people who want to outshine educated blacks. Imagine, everywhere from townships level upwards. Somewhere where our friends, jealous, envious people who couldn't combine 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. They are shining because they are thugs, scums of the earth. Because South Africa gave prosperity to scums, to dummies. How do you do history and not pass high school, really? And those are the people who are leading us. I don't know how long this project is going to take to complete. At Moses Mabhida, I didn't want to do Moses Mabhida because I wanted to do these areas separate, like as in this would be Stamford Hill, yeah. So I'm not doing Stamford Hill because I wanted to show you also what is happening down the road, which is being done by Soweto's Ivan Kaizer, one of the key people of the ANC, behind a lot of things which are happening in South Africa, behind a lot of things which are happening in Durban via the ANC, Muslim Indians and their connections to car smugglers of Soweto, and therefore also that gangsterism that associates with that, and then etc. So let's just go. Should we go up there? No, we'll go around the corner because I think those ones are workers. So I don't know what is. The Sky car is still not operational to this day. It has been it has been more than 10 years, because when our parents came here, it was not operating in 2015. Imagine. Okay, that's the usual Viginative. That's the one that is remaining. That's where if you've got national membership, yes, you can utilize this one. So it's there. It's a decent one, but that one is the one for MPs and all those rich guys. And then that's the direction most, I would say 80% of crowds who coming out of the mesh, they took this direction. The ones that we saw are the ones who went the front side of these two directions to this direction, but there's also those who went to Stanger, but most went this direction. What they want to do is to destroy this stadium, Kings Park precinct. And they also have got this hatred for Bure, which I do not understand. So now they kind of like saying, why run two stadia? Okay, it's not the question. The question is, why aren't you making both these stadia to be profitable? Okay, that's the car entrances on that. It's a huge stadium. Into engijwayela ngiloko ngiyayicisha kodwa iyalight, angi-understand ukuthi kwenzakala, angazi noma iyarekhoda na. Kunengidakhela abantu sabathengi nje abo, yibo yibo. Okay, they're cleaning the stadium after the match. Okay, so the whatever it is that they're still fixing, that scaffolding was on the other side last year, so now it's on this side. Let's just speak the truth. Whatever it is that they are doing is too slow. Thank you. Especially when buildings and whole cities get constructed in a year. So this is very slow. Whatever you are doing is very slow. Now this angle is the station precinct of the city. I haven't even touched this angle. Devon is too big. Alright, so up the hill there, it's the richest side. You can see the president's house. Where am I pointing? Let me try and see. I think that's that pointed edge at the top of the hill. That's the president's house in Durban. It's a big area, getting to that area. So that's Morningside, the rich side of Morningside, and then that's Morningside, the red bricks. You can't see it because my station is concealing it. This is the station. It's a new station which was built specifically for Moses Mabhida. It's a beautiful design of rusted metal. I think it's called it is called Moses Mabhida Stadium. I forget what the name of that. Okay, what sports is being played there? But it's a sports not arena now. It's too small to be. Is it an arena? Yeah, I forget the name of the sports which is being played there. And then the whole area up to Durban Station, which is the next station down the road. It's called the station precinct. So there's a lot more businesses, clubs, dancing, and all the stuff on that area again. So it's got its own codes of entertainment. So you've got many Durbans inside Durban. All right, it's a huge city. It's a huge city. I don't know what the issue with Moses Mabhida station seems to be. Okay, it is operational. Look at the design, Papa. Okay, this car is sendleleni. It was deliberately designed to be rusting like that, where the metal rusts basically like that. That's exactly intended, that it becomes like that. So, and the floor is still as shiny as Moses Mabhida Stadium, because Moses Mabhida Stadium's floor would be shining like that. Okay, so that's where we would be catching trains to Guamash, and them seems to be closed since 2020. It doesn't look like it's operational. Road, but that building that you're seeing appearing at the corner there, this building there, that's where the Lion Match factory was located. So when you're looking at Lion Match Office Park, Their factory used to be located there, so they moved the factory to Pretoria, and then they moved the head office to Point Waterfront. I showed you the land match, offices at Young all right. That office, or they moved the head office to Point Waterfront. But there, then they built a very beautiful office park, which is called the Lion Match Office Park. We're not going there. That's another side of the city. Okay. That's another side of the city. We're not going there. Okay. It's a very beautiful office park. And there's hotels again when you go up towards Morningside, because that's Morningside, the red brick Morningside, this one. And that's Morningside, the Hewlett's Mansion, Presidential House, and all those very beautiful 25 million rand worth houses up there. So it's Morningside, and then it's Morningside, the rich one, and then it's Essenwood, etc., etc. And then you've got your land match office park down the road, and that's another busy stretch of the city. Down at the robot there is Umgeni Road. We won't have time to do Umgeni Road either. Durban is too big.